Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here at Porter Valley Ranch. Today's Friday, which means it's time for Farm Friday, and today we have a special surprise for you guys. Can't wait to show you. So as we head into spring, it is lambing season at Porter Valley Ranch and at hobby farms across America. Lambing season is extremely exciting. It's also extremely stressful. So we have been waiting on our first set of lambs, and I'm sure you can hear them in the background. You guys are spoiling the surprise. We've been waiting. We've been watching our cameras that we installed a few weeks ago here on Farm Friday. Sometimes we'll be teaching classes and we have our students check the cameras. We just keep waiting and watching. Last week, if you watched, we had one of our ewes named Fern, who was so big, she literally couldn't even stand up. I was coming out here 3 or 4 times a day and helping her stand up so that she could eat and she could get water. I was getting pretty concerned about her health, and to make matters worse, we had a lot of freezing temperatures, we had sleet and snow, and then we've had rain for the last 2 days, making a big mess out of the barnyard. But I am pleased to announce that last night at about 4:30 in the morning, Fern had triplets. All right, here they are. There's Proud Mom. She's a little tired. You can tell all this belly went away. There are 3 little lambs. Hey, buddy. Everyone is healthy. Everyone seems to be doing good. So at 4:30 a.m., Rachel woke up and checked the cameras, and she saw Fern here with 3 little babies. We didn't know how many she was going to have. We knew that she was extremely large, and I was predicting 3, possibly even 4. This is the first set of triplets that we've ever had here at Porter Valley Ranch. We've had a lot of twins, we've had a lot of singles, but this is our first set of triplets. I was really hoping that she would have quads, but she did not. So triplets, we have 3 little lambs. They're the first lambs of the season for us. So it's really good that they were healthy and they were born starting the season out on a good note after our tragedy from a couple weeks ago. If you guys watched that video, if not, go back and watch it. So I don't even know what these are. I'm going to check them and we'll see if they are boys or girls. And then we're going to do a few things that we always recommend doing when you first have lambs. And we'll walk you guys through that process. Okay, so I'm here with the first little lamb. This one is a boy. And whenever you have new lambs, first of all, when you come up to check on them, you want to make sure you have some of this or something like this. So this is called Nursemate ASAP. It helps them get some nutrition that they need, but it also helps them get the most out of the colostrum. So the colostrum is milk from the ewe the first couple days. It's thicker, it's loaded with nutrients, so this helps them get that and process that a little bit more. They don't put out a lot of milk the first couple days because it is stronger, so this just gets them a little boost of nutrition. So we give this to all the lambs when they're born. So every time we come up to check on them, on the ewes that are pregnant, we always have this with us. We have it in our barn because we want to give this to them as soon as they can. So you're going to want to have this. You're going to want to have some towels because a lot of times they will be cleaned off a little bit, but you want to go ahead and finish that, especially if the temperatures are cold. Dry them off with a towel and then give them back to mom after you give them this nutrition. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to clip their umbilical cord. Sometimes this umbilical cord is really long and it can basically serve as a wick to pick up bacteria and things off the ground. So we're going to clip that off and then we're going to put it in some iodine just to clean it and make sure that it's sterile. So I'm going to put the iodine on the scissors just to make sure that it's clean. I cut that off where there's about 1 inch left and then rub the iodine on it. That will help it dry and stay clean. Again, make sure you're wearing gloves because it is kind of a reddish brown color and it will stain your skin or your clothes for a very long time. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark all of these lambs and then mark their mom. It's not a big deal right now since these are our first 3 lambs, but we have 20 ewes that are going to possibly have lambs, which means if they all have triplets, we could have up to 60 lambs running around. Sometimes you need to separate them out and you don't always know which lamb goes with which mom. They kind of start looking a lot alike. So I'm gonna take one of these livestock markers. I'm gonna mark green on them. And then I'm also gonna mark their mom. So just with a quick glance, I can see who goes with who. This is lamb number 2. This is also a little boy. He is definitely the runt of the triplets. He is the smallest one. I'm gonna clip that umbilical cord off. All right, and this one is our little girl. So she's the only girl born out of this little group of triplets. And there she goes. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. So the next thing that we're gonna need to do with these lambs is just keep a good eye on them, make sure that all 3 are nursing. Sometimes whenever you have twins or triplets or quads, sometimes the ewe just can't simply make enough milk, so she will kick the weakest one off. So you wanna make sure and keep watching them, make sure that all 3 of them or 2 of them have been able to nurse, and then make sure that their energy level stays up. Had to run to a meeting, but now I'm back. I'm gonna go check on the little lambs and then we'll get some food and take it around to everybody else. Oh yeah. Hey guys. Hello guys. All right, looks like those 3 are doing good and none of these have had their lambs yet. Don't know how they're holding out, but gotta be getting close. So we'll keep an eye on that. We got our towels up here drying. It's been really rainy and really cold. Today it's just cold and windy, but luckily I think the rain's gone for a few days, so everything can dry out. But earlier I showed you the straw. You can see in just a few hours they really mashed down all that straw. Let's check this other stall over here. Yeah, so this side is all more flat now. They pack it down. So the other thing that that's going to do is when we wake up in the middle of the night and it's dark and we look on the cameras, if they happen to have lambs in the middle of the night, it'll give us a good contrast to be able to see on those infrared cameras. So the straw gives them a good bedding, it keeps them dry, also gives us good contrast to see the lambs because I'm anticipating a lot of lambs to be born in the next couple of weeks. Come on, George. All right, so remember last week George had gotten his foot caught in some wire and hurt his foot. He's over here and he is doing a lot better. He's still got a little bit of a limp, but I've checked him. This is him right here. I checked him a couple times and nothing was broken. I think it just kind of bruised it real deep, but everything seems to be okay with his foot. It always makes you nervous having foot injury when there's all this water on the ground, because that creates some bad situations, but he is okay. I'm on the wrong side of the fence, but this is our grow out pen in here. So that little guy right there is a Iam Simani, and the little one over here is hopefully going to be our Iam Simani breeding rooster. You can tell that his comb is bigger than the others and they're all the same age, so that's kind of your first sign that he's going to be a rooster. So hopefully he grows out. And then we've got a bunch of other little Iam Simanis, and in this top part are all of the grow out silkies. So while these ewes are eating right here, let's see if I can get a shot. Come here, go. I can tell that right here, her bag, she's really bagging up. So I need to get her over to the breeding area, because that means that she is very close to having a lamb. So I'm going to see if I can lure her over into the breeding pen. Oh. Woo! That's to that. All right, so that was Jenny, and I put her over here. It's not very pretty in the winter, but our swimming pool's covered, and Jenny is now going. So one of those reasons we talk about a lot, you come out here every day and you feed your animals, then you check them, check their eyelids every couple days, and you, especially during breeding lambing season, you check their udders, because once they start bagging up, that means that you have anywhere from 2 days to 2 minutes before that lamb is born. So glad I caught her and got her over there, because she is pretty big, which means that she is really close. Okay, so everybody is fed, everybody is watered. The 3 little lambs are doing great. Is that a nursery rhyme? 3 little lambs? I don't know. But that does bring us to today's winner of the week. Tell me what your favorite nursery rhyme or fable or childhood story is, because I don't know if 3 Little Lambs is one or that just sounds like it should be one. But let me know what your favorite story was. If it pertains to a farm or animals, then bonus points for that. But today we need to pick a winner. Since we had triplets, we're going to pick number 3. The number 3 comment on our video from last week, which was called Freezing on the Farm. So I am scrolling down to our video. I've got 1, 2, and 3. So the number 3 person says, stay safe and warm. Looks like we are finally getting some sunshine today. That means they live close to us. These are people that I know, and it is Mike and Terry from MT Homestead. Look at that. Scroll down, third one. So Mike and Terry are also hosting a YouTube meetup at Lake Tenkiller coming up in a couple of months. So I'm going to link in the description below some information about that. If you have a YouTube channel, if you want to start a YouTube channel, or if you are just a fan of people in the homesteading world of YouTube, then you're going to want to be at Lake Tenkiller. I'm going to put the dates and the times and the information in the description below. So Mike and Terry, congratulations. I don't know which one of you posted it, but whoever posted that comment gets a t-shirt. So email me, send me your t-shirt size or sizes. I'll send you both one. I appreciate what you guys do. So if you did not win this week, be sure and check back in with us next week, or comment on this video, because we're going to pick a winner and give away another t-shirt next week on our Farm Friday, because that's what we do. Also, we have had a couple weeks where the people who won did not claim their prize. So make sure and go back and watch the videos if you didn't watch them, because I am not going to tell you, because it's saving me money if you don't claim your prize. But if you won, you need to go back and you need to claim your prize by emailing portervalleyranch@gmail.com, and we will send you either a t-shirt or a hat, and we'll get that in the mail to you. So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week from Porter Valley Ranch Farm Friday. Have a great day.